Hello and welcome to AmakhosiTalks. If this is your first time visiting here, please do consider subscribing and turn on your post notification bell so that you never miss any upload on the channel. Also, please do help the channel out by giving this video a like, as it helps the channel to grow and reach more Khosi fans out there. Well, today guys, we have a few things to cover on the episode. Of course, domestic football is on hold at the moment, and we all know how much of a blessing that has been for us as a club. Do stay tuned, as a little later in the video we will get to know our opponents in the preliminary round of the CAF Champions League. Now, the CAF Champions League is a competition that we have always found it hard to participate in, and again this season, at face value, it looks like it will be another disappointing season for us. Now, starting off today, we pay homage to our players who have been called on national duty in their various national teams. We start off here at home. Coach Molefi Nseki has called the services of Itumeleng Khune and Lebohang Manyama. We do have to remember that Frosler was also part of that trio that were called up to the South African national team, but had to be withdrawn as he picked up an injury in that game against Orlando Pirates. Akumu Akai is another player to be called into international football, representing his nation, Kenya. Kama Billiat is also called up by the Zimbabwean national team. We know what an important role he plays in that team, and we definitely will be hoping he can score a goal or two just to get his confidence back. Daniel Akpey returns to the Nigerian team for their home and away matches against Sierra Leone. And now to the younger players, Nkosi Mpile Ngcobo, Siyabonga Ngezane and the versatile Njabulo Blom have all been called up for the South African Under-23 national team. Now, the trio will be expected to take part in the back-to-back friendlies against their Saudi Arabian counterparts. Now, we wish all the best to the players who will be on national duty. It is an honor to be called to represent your country, and we hope they represent the Kaizer Chiefs badge in their respective teams with that same honor. And now for a quick mention, the South African men's senior national team, Bafana Bafana, will play match 3 and 4 of the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers group stage. As mentioned, our very own Itumeleng Khune and Lebohang Manyama form part of that team who will face Sao Tome over these two matches. The first game is set for Friday the 13th, with the kickoff time being 9 o'clock in the evening. The second game will be played just 3 days later on the 16th, and that match will kick off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, of course, you do have to remember that Sudan and the Black Stars of Ghana complete Group C, and it's a really tricky group for Bafana Bafana. But in all fairness, this should be a group that sees them fight for the top spot with Ghana. In the opening 2 games, they have lost 1 and won 1. So, if they can be able to pick up all 6 points against Sao Tome, then they are almost guaranteed to secure second spot in Group C. And now, coming back to more club-related news, the CAF Champions League draw has been decided, and it does not get any easier for us. Because due to our ranking in African football clubs, we are set to play 2 preliminary round teams over 2 legs each before we can even reach the group stages of the competition. But before we can even talk about the group stages, our first team that we have to get through is PWD Bameda of Cameroon. Now, the first leg has been set to be played around the 27th to the 29th of November. The first game will be an away game for us, with the second leg being played the next month. Now, of course, all those games and dates are still to be confirmed directly, as there may be clashes with our domestic league in South Africa. Taking a closer look at our opponents, well, they qualified for this competition having won the Elite 1 League, which is the top division league of Cameroon. Now, Bameda are going to be no pushovers, as they were able to beat African giants Cotton Sport to the title. The only slight advantage that we can take in our favor is that they are fairly new in the African competitions. They have only ever appeared in just one CAF Confederations Cup in 2004, and they were knocked out in the first round. But we shouldn't be fooled by those stats. They have the quality, and we will have to be on top of our game to get over them. Now, I should also mention that if we do manage to advance to the second preliminary round of fixtures, Angolan giants Primeiro de Agosto await us, and that will be the last team, and should we also overcome them, we would have sealed group stage qualification in the CAF Champions League. Well, Khosi fans, by the looks of things, it promises to be a very busy 2 months of football, and the games just keep coming thick and fast. We have reached the end of today's video. If you are enjoying the content here, smash a like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And as always, leave your comments below about the topics discussed today. Let's grow this community by telling our friends, our colleagues, family, and let's all come together and be one Khosi nation.